Cabinet reshuffle. Senate confirms all new ministers nominated by President Bola Tinubu. Minister of Information and National Orientation solicits support for UNESCO's International Media and Information Literacy Institute in Nigeria. Experts chart way forward on power outage in the North Task agencies and security rural Kaduna power lines, others. Hello and welcome to the news at 6 on Nta News24. We are reaching you live from Abuja. I am Olajide Bello. Now let's begin with the Senate as it has confirmed all the new ministers nominated by President Bola Tinubu. They include Nta News24, Muhammadu Megiri Dinyadi, Bianca Odinaka Ojukwu, Yusuf Abdullahi Atta, Idi Mukhtar Meha, Jumoke Oduwole and Suwaiba Said Ahmed. With this confirmation, they are now ministers of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. President Bola Tinubu has expressed further commitment towards ensuring full implementation of Naira for Crude policy. It was at a meeting to review the policy's implementation at the State House. President Tinubu said the various players in the oil sector, including the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation Limited and the Dangote Refinery, should work to improve the economy and the livelihood of Nigerians. The president urged stakeholders to look inward and consider supplying enough petrol and petroleum products for local consumption to stop the persistent reliance on importation, adding that this would enable the channeling of foreign exchange into the development of the real sector. He advised stakeholders to use Afrexim Bank as a settlement bank to resolve the Naira pricing for crude and refined products. State House correspondent Musbaudan Mahar reports that the meeting was attended by members of the main and sub-committees on the implementation, agreed that the policy should be sustained while all the initial challenges must be addressed to ensure that the policy achieves its desired results. After the meeting, Chairman of the Implementation Committee, Minister of Finance, Wale Edun, and Chairman Dangote Group, Aliko Dangote, reviewed that the policy is set to ensure stability in the oil and gas sector with multiple benefits.
In the financial advisor and the financial intermediary, a stabilizing factor that will help us to achieve the objective of ramping up stick production of refined products and the sale of those products into the Nigerian economy.
This thing will actually revive also a lot of industries, because industries that are in plastic, industries that are, in cooking gas, which is LPG, industries like aviation. So also industries that will buy, gas oil, not only PMS. When NNPC refineries work going forward, then Nigeria will be actually one of the biggest exporter of petroleum products in history. So today, as we speak, the meeting went extremely very well.
Vice President Kashim Shettima says beyond promoting the nation's rich cultural heritage, the Nigerian carnival industry also has enormous potential to drive national unity. He stated this during the meeting with a delegation from the Abuja International Carnival at the Presidential Villa. The Vice President assured that the Nigerian government is positioning the country's carnival industry to tap from the global carnival market, estimated at $5 billion. Vice President Shettima pledged the support of the Tinubu administration to youth enterprises in the creative industry, saying it has the potential to drive employment and national cohesion.
You can tell with all the different intervention plans that has been put out to the creative. I know one of this is the IDICE fund, which is a $617 billion investment for both the digital and creative. And for me, that's a huge investment, and that tells a lot of the commitment of Mr. President to this. And I'm glad that they're here today to see HE, the Vice President, and he has committed to supporting this. And I'm glad that HE also pointed out the potential of the Global Carnival, which currently generates close to $5 billion on a yearly basis. And I think Nigeria can participate and also benefit from that if we develop our own carnival culture.
I understand that it will improve the economic situation in Nigeria, it will empower the youth, it will bring unity, and also everybody will be happy. He received us very well. He's very happy that we came, and he's giving us his 200% support. And we're happy.
Abuja International Carnival delegation commended the Vice President for the support and outlined plans to partner with the Ministry of Arts, Culture and Creative Economy to revitalize the carnival. Overgrown vegetation around Shiroro-Kaduna power lines have made the transmission infrastructure a haven for bandits and vandals, which has been one of the major causes of power outages in the northern part of the country. This causing way forward in Good Morning Nigeria, engineers say taking over the Mambila hydropower project as a business entity by the sub-regional leaders could be the solution to unstable power supply in Nigeria. Kemini Williams reports.
17 out of 19 states in northern Nigeria have been without electricity for at least 9 days, which had led to economic losses and untold hardship. Discussing this issue of unstable power supply, which has ravaged not just the north, but the nation at large, engineers on the program noted that among the factors to blame are corruption in the governance system, political interference, and misplaced priorities.
So if the government is really serious, the first thing is to embark on, vegetation control, which has been provided for. And if that vegetation control is not being implemented or is being diverted for some other reasons, I think it needs to be checked.
The rain system is more flexible, provides stability, and outages are usually minimal because when a problem happens at one point, you can inject power through the other.
The guests suggested ways to ensure stable power supply in the country, which include attaching timelines and strict conditions of service delivery to the management of the Transition Company of Nigeria, deployment of technology, staff training on equipment maintenance. The experts advised the governors of the affected states to work towards adopting the Mambila hydroelectric project.
The Nigeria Electricity Regulatory Commission came up with what is called grid code. And in that grid code, there is another code called planning code. The planning code